Okay, welcome to episode 3 of The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, and welcome to Gaming for Grandparents. So, I had an issue with my recording, and I lost 52 minutes of going through the second shrine and getting the Ultra Hand. Um, so, I'll show you basically what we do with Ultra Hand. Is you can fuse like boulders to your swords or a stick. You can fuse like these construct horns to a rusty broadsword. So it increases the power of the weapon. You can also put something on your shields. So if I go into this, whoops, I go into this, that's when it allows me to do this ultra hand. So right now I can add that bow to my shield. Or to whatever. Oh, he's freezing. Um, so when I step out there in the cold, he has no protection. And we're actually on the way to the third shrine. In fact, very close to the third shrine. But if I put on, what I did was I took this stick and I fused a ruby to it. And that enables him to go out here in the snow without suffering any damages. The other thing I did was I made a bunch of food that is the spicy sauteed peppers and I have 5 minutes of cold resistance. So I can do the food or the sword or both. It doesn't matter. I'm going to go ahead and do 5 minutes of that even though we're going into a cave here and I don't need it. So I do want to switch back to this weapon. So, at any rate, going into a cave, we're pretty much underneath one of the shrines. I don't need a rock, so I don't need to pick that up. What's over here? We have a bomb flower. We've already collected a couple of bomb flowers. You attach those to arrows, and then you can blow stuff up.
Yup.
Alright, amber. We'll actually use a lot of the amber for upgrading the armor, his clothing, so it makes it stronger. We also will be using it to sell it to make money so we can buy stuff that we need. And now we have one of these guys. I am going to shoot him with this fire. My cat just walked right into my path, right as I was going to shoot that second arrow. There we go. Now I have to get away from him a little bit because he'll use his sucking power and just completely cool and weak inside, and then he's still weak. So you have to kind of keep your distance from this enemy. But that's a like. And... Sorry, hold on a second. I've got problems. My cat is about to make an incredible mess. Okay. Alright, kitten. You come over here and go there. Sorry about that. Yeah. He totally made a mess just now. So let me fix things. Alright. He's a little brat. He's a little brat sometimes. Okay. Any rate, so we have Opal. So the like, they have these stones, they have the chest when they die, and some weapons, but I don't like spears very much, but we need these gold blooms. Or, sorry, bright blooms. Let's go on up here. See what else we have up here. In these caves, we have bubble frogs that give us bubble gems, so we want to kill them and collect those gems. Sky shrooms. Alright. So I have 2 minutes left on the cold resistance. Ooh. Sorry, forgot about you. Get him to open up his mouth so you can take out that. There we go. Now I gotta get a new bow. Thank you. Yep. See what's in here. And see what's in here. Flame emitter. So we can attach that to a weapon and it'll shoot out flames. Problem with the flame emitters or any of these types of flame weapons is Link can very easily walk into it. But I actually do prefer it on the shield because you can just do this and then boom. But you see how it left that all on fire? Then Link walks into it and he gets hurt. Alrighty, I have 1 minute left on that. And that shrine is up there. So we're going to go ahead. Excuse me, let me figure out which... Sorry, I did not mean to make you guys dizzy just now. I was just trying to see which one of these routes I wanted to climb. You can't climb on the ice, which is that blue stuff, but you can climb on these roots. But you have to watch out for his stamina wheel and make sure that he doesn't run out of stamina, because he will fall, and he could potentially die when he falls. Alright, let's see here. There's the shrine. Yay! With 32 seconds to spare, we have reached the shrine. Awesome! So walk on in there. Walk on in there. Alright. Here we go. Raw rule again.
Ah.
So you've made it here. Now then, extend your right hand. And every single time Link looks at his hands. It's so funny. So we have Ultra Hand, we have the Fuse, and then we have Ascend. This is the Ascend ability. It lets you travel through what's directly above you to ascend through it and emerge on top of it. You'll find it quite useful in all sorts of places and situations. Use Ascend and receive the blessing from the shrine. Okay. Sure thing. This is actually one of my favorite abilities because it's really the easiest to use. And it just comes in handy so much. going to come over here because I think there is... Let me just double check. Okay. So we'll ascend to this short one. It's not going to help us get to where we need to go, but we'll ascend to it anyway. And what do we have here? Sorry, I started to lose my voice. Alright, so we got that stone axe. You know how I like my axes, so I'm glad I got a replacement axe. Because I keep going through them. I use them a lot, so I keep going through them. That's why I like the flame emitter on my sword, or on my shield. Because I didn't have to use a single weapon, I can just burn him with the shield, so... Although... Oh, that was an old wood bowl. Well, I need them. Alright, let's see here. Let me grab the axe. And descend up, because we have a second shrine. Well, let me drop the wood and do that. I have 84 arrows, 83 arrows, that's what that number is. You can cut those, but I just use an arrow. Alright, so we have to time it to where we are ascending through this green one. And I quickly hit ascend the second time, which got us up into this one. Third shrine, third light of blessing. Alright. I see you've restored some power to that new arm of yours. The door into the Temple of Time should open now. Oops. Sorry about that, Link. Let's go ahead and just use the ruby. There you go. Let's go up here. Arctic warm greaves, cold resistance. Alright, now we don't have to worry about the ruby, and we don't have to worry about food. We are perfectly safe. Let's go ahead and go up here and see if the rock is up here. here. Yep. Let's grab this rock. Boop-a-doo-doop. Bye. Later, dude. Alright. Okay. Whoops. Did not mean to do that. I almost fell into that hole. Okay, let's grab these peppers. Grab the flint. Did I put the axe on? No. Grab this axe. Bunch more arrows. Arrow and apple. I don't need to make anything right now. What I need to do is what? Get down here? Where do I need to go? Is it up here on this side? Give me a second to find what I'm needing. Oh, here it is in front of me. Alright, I wandered too far away. I wandered the wrong direction. Well, I needed to come back and get that stuff out of that little building thing, whatever it is. Now I can come over here and deal with this bubblegum machine. I think everybody is calling it a gotcha machine. But like I said, I know them as bubblegum machines. Oh, I can actually get you to float over here. And then we do this. Oops. Nope, nope. There. And we'll see what's here on this little island. We have a zonai charge. Another zonai charge and a chest. What's inside this chest? Wings, of course. Alright. Yeah, you guys are already broken, so I don't need to worry about you. Alright, let's stop here and use 5 to see how many are in here, or what all is in here. Fan, portable potty, flame emitter, porta potty, wings. There we go. Alright, well, I like to go here and just make sure I got everything from this one. So if you go to your map, yep, if any of those spots are a question mark, then that means you need to put more in to find out what else is there. But don't need anything more from there. So So we will come here, grab this plane, and now you will see how bad I am at flying planes. And this thing takes off on its own, because it's on this slope slide thing. I'm going to attempt to not do much maneuvering with it. And just see where I end up. I would have missed it, but that's okay. Is it still flying? It's still flying. See ya. Bye. Alright, let's see if we can get this door open. Yay, you got it unlocked. Awesome. The closed door is complete. So, of course, we're just going to look around real quick. And again, I don't mean to make you guys dizzy when I do this. I'm just seeing what's all here. So he touches the stone or examines it. And then we go into animation again. So we found Zelda. She's in some type of a meditative state. Apparently he's never shaken hands with her before, so he's completely confused. So her golden light makes his hand look gold, but now it's returning to what it originally looks like, and boom. We now have a stone in the middle of the hand. It is the largest stone on his hand, and Zelda disappears again. That stone says time. It's in Japanese, but it says time, and you'll learn later why that says time. Now we have reverse an object movement until it goes back to where it was. You can stop the reverse movement at any time. Recall the ability to reverse the movement of an object through time. And Zelda has vanished as well. What you just saw, it's a mystery even to me. Perhaps it was a sort of echo, one that reflects her sheer will. That you've now been given this ability, no doubt it will prove important. Everybody keeps disappearing on Link. First Zelda, then Lauru. Alright. For the record, I don't know why I suck at this one, but I have fallen in the water so freaking often. And what happens is, when I get on this side, I end up over jumping. Because I don't think I'm going to make it. So I over jump and end up in the water. This will literally be the first time I've ever made it without falling into the water and having to start over. Oh my goodness, I did. Alright. Well, this is a statue. If we pray, the goddess statue smiles upon you. Alright. Let's go here. See about opening up this door, because I don't see anything else for us to do in this room. Alright. Let's do it. Yeah, stretch, Link. Push. Push. Push, push, push. We're losing hearts. Come on. No. You're still too weak. This door stands as a test of your own overall vitality. You remain weak in a weakened state. You're not yet strong enough to open it. But there is one more shrine on this island. There you can get another blessing. If you add that to the other blessings you received at shrines and offer them all to the goddess, you might just find your way forward after all. Let me see the Puripad. The Puripad lets you travel to certain places instantaneously. Those blue dots that I pointed out in the first video, those are the travel ports. Now see all the blue marks on your map? You can travel instantaneously to any of them. I suggest the one at the bottom of your map. Use the travel function to reach that area quickly. You'll find the last of the island's shrines around there somewhere. Okay. Thanks, Roro. I think I'm just going to keep mispronouncing his name. It's Raru. But I keep beating up for whatever reason. Alright, let's travel back to the Room of Awakening, which is the very beginning of him waking up. So, we know we have to reverse something. We know we already reversed something in the Temple of Time. And the only thing that's reversible in this is this. So again, we do this. And I try very hard not to fall in the water. Which I almost always do, as I've already explained to you. Ooh, I almost did not make that jump. Alright, there we go. Run through this tunnel. For whatever reason, this tunnel doesn't have one of those bubble frogs. I don't know why. But there's the shrine we need. Alright. Here we go. Get into the shrine. The ability to rewind. Yes, this is my least favorite. Whoops. No, stop it. There. This is my least favorite because it requires timing, and my timing sucks. What's going on here? Oh, there it is. I need to actually jump on this before or simultaneously jump on it. So often I end up in the water on this one too. Now, for whatever reason, normally with this one, I don't have any problems. I don't know why. It's the weirdest thing where this one's just absolutely unfazed by this one. Arrows, awesome. Probably because it's probably hard to mess this one up. Although I could probably figure out how to. Now the key with this one is you have to stop it right when it gets to... Nope. And that opens up this door. And that's how you go through that shrine. Some shrines are easier than others, but the ones on the Sky Island are fairly straightforward on what you need to do. Alright, so. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I want this. Map. Go back up here. This is the closest travel port to the Temple of Time, so we will go there. Get a little bit wet. Now we have to go back through this Temple of Time, so let's see how many times I end up on the water this time. Because literally, normally I end up in the water. Link, you are just bringing a bunch of mud in on the floors. I did it without falling. Hurrah! Again, I did it without falling. Yay! Alright. So we are going to stop the video here, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks for watching Gaming for Grandparents. If you like this video, please subscribe.